So, good day class. Ang pag-aaralan po natin ngayon is about inverse function. So, by definition, let f be a one-to-one function with domain A and range B. So, when we say inverse, the inverse of that function f, denoted by f raised to negative 1, is a function with domain B and range A. So, defined by f raised to negative 1 of y is equal to x. So, basically, yung values ng x and y ay mag-change position para magkaroon tayo ng isang inverse. And a function has an inverse if and only if it is a one-to-one function. So, let's try to determine what would be the inverse of the following function. So, first here, I have f of x is equal to 2x plus 5. So, how will you get the inverse of the function f of x equals to x plus 5? So, first is write f of x as y equals 2x plus 5. Then, after writing f of x as y, interchange their variables or simply pagpalitin mo lang yung x and y na variable natin. Then, solve for the value of y. So, to solve for the value of y, I will transpose 5. It will become negative. Then, I divide both sides by 2 para makancel ko siya. And this will give me, and the inverse now, again, by the definition is f raised to negative 1 of x is equal to x minus 5 over 2. So, this is the answer, or this is the inverse of f of x equals 2x plus 5. Next example. So, h of x is equal to 3x cubed minus 7. So, again, to determine the inverse, what we do is to rewrite this as y equals, again, y equals, and then interchange the variable. So, yung y magiging x, yung x magiging y. Transpose natin yung constant na negative 7. Kakaroon tayo ng plus 7 sa right side or sa left side. Divide natin both sides by 3 para makancel yan. Matitira na lang dito ay y cube. So, to cancel the cube, so we need to get the cube root of both sides. Cube root para maka-cancel natin ito. Ito na lang ay y, and the answer is again the cube root of x plus 7 over 3, and the inverse is h inverse of x is equal to, again, the cube root of x plus 7 over 3. So, this is the inverse of our given function, 3x cubed minus 7. Okay? So, next example. Oh, sorry. Let's try this one. So, g of x is equal to 3x plus 2 over 5. So, again, to determine the inverse function, to write g of x as variable y. So, again, 3x plus 2 over 5. Pagpalitin mo yung dalawang variable natin, so interchange them. Y will become x, then x will become y. Solve for y. So, for this one, I will be cross-multiplying the denominator to the variable. So, this will lead to 5x equals 3y plus 2. Transpose natin yung constant na 2. Magkakaroon tayo na minus 2. And then divide both sides by 3. Para makancel yan. And there you have it. Y is equal to 5x minus 2 over 3, or the inverse is So the inverse is G inverse of x is equal to 5x minus 2 over 3. So ito na yung ating inverse. And then last example. Not that one. Kaya tayo, no? There you go. So f of x is equal to 2x plus 9 over x. So same procedure. To determine the inverse, what we do is to rewrite f of x as variable y. So I equals 2x plus 9 over x. Since I have a denominator, I will cross multiply it to my variable. So magkakaroon tayo ng xy is equal to 2x plus, oh sorry, mali pala tayo. Dapat pala in-interchange muna natin yung mga variables natin. Excited. So again, interchange the variables. So magkakaroon tayo na x equals 2y plus 9 over y. And then, doon ako cross multiply. Ayan. So this time, I will be transposing 2y. Grouping similar terms. Then I will factor out the variable y. So when you factor out, matitira na lang is x minus 2 equals 9. Divide both sides by x minus 2. Makancel natin yan. Okay, tayo dito sa taas. And the answer is y equals 9 over x minus 2, or the inverse is f inverse of x is equal to 9 over x minus 2. So that's how you determine the inverse of a function.